Good morning children. Today in this video we are going to do one more question based on finding solution of system of linear equations. This question is not given in the book, so it is an extra question which is based on many solutions. So first of all, with the help of the equations, we have formed a determinant, or we can say the matrix of coefficients. 2 minus 1 3, 3 2 minus 1, and 4 5 minus 5. Normally we make a matrix of coefficients. So in the beginning you may write like this, because at last we use as a matrix. But to find out its inverse, we need its determinant. To get inverse, we need the value of the determinant. So firstly, we'll convert it into the determinant, and you will get the cofactors. First row, first column, leaving these two, you will have 2 minus 1, 5 minus 5, minus 10, minus minus plus 5, so it is minus 5. C 1 2, first row, second column, negative because odd number. First row, second column, so 3 minus 1, 4 minus 5, minus 15, and minus minus plus 4. So it will be minus 11, but because of this it is plus 11. Now 1 3, first row, third column. This is first row, third column, so 3 2 4 5, 15, minus 8 equal to 7. Now we have got the cofactors of first row. So with the help of this cofactor and the value of the first row, we can find out the value of the determinant. So this is 2 into minus 5 plus minus 1 into 11 plus 3 into 7. So this is minus 10 minus 11 plus 21, which is coming 0. When determinant of A is 0, then there are two options. Either adjoint of A into B will be 0, or adjoint of A into B will be non-zero. So we are going to find out the adjoint, and then we will get the value of adjoint of A into B. For this we need remaining cofactors, second row, first column. So it is negative because odd, minus 1 3 and 5 minus 5. Second row, first column, these two will be left. So minus 1 3, 5 minus 5, plus 5 minus 15 equal to minus 10, but because of the minus it will be plus 10. Second row, second column, this is second row, second column, leaving these two, 2 3, 4 minus 5, minus 10, minus 12 is minus 22. Then second row, third column, minus, this is second row, third column, leaving this and this, 2 minus 1, 4 5, 10 plus 4, it is minus 14. Third row, first column, this is minus 1 3, 2 minus 1, 1, minus 6, minus 5. Third row, second column, negative, this is third row, second column, 2 3, 3 minus 1, minus 2 and minus 9. It is minus 11, but it is because of minus plus. Now 3 3, third row, third column, 2 minus 1 3 2, 4 minus 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 plus 3, so it is 7. So now with the help of this we will get the adjoint of A. So now we are going to do the adjoint of A. First row is this -5, but see, we have to find out the transpose. After putting the cofactors in place, in proper place, we take its transpose. So in this one step we can do both the things. This is basically the cofactors of first row. It should come in a horizontal place, but if you are getting transpose, so it will come vertical. So we are writing directly -5, 11 and 7. So now no need to put the transpose sign or dash. In previous question, if you see, I have written separately. Firstly we have placed the cofactors and then I have done its transpose. But now in this question I am doing directly, because we have written vertical form. So we are directly putting the value. This is first row and this will be second row. 10, -22, -14 and -5, 11 and 7. So this is adjoint of A. And now we have to go for adjoint of A into B. For this, B is 5, 7 and 9. So adjoint of A into B is first row, first column, -25 plus 70 minus 45. Second row, 55 minus 154 plus 99. Third row, 35 minus 98 plus 63, and it is coming, see, minus 45 and 25 is -70, this is plus 70, so it is 0. Same if you add them, positive 154 will come positive and minus also, so it is also 0. These two are also adding, coming 98, and this is minus 98, so it is 0. So when adjoint of A into B is 0, then we say system has many solutions. And to get the many solution, what we have to do, we have to suppose any one of the three variables, either x or y or z. You can suppose any one of the three as a constant, that is a new letter k. So let z equal to k. Why we are supposing k? That we will get it clear at the last. Firstly, understand the method. We are supposing any one of the variable as k, and this will be considered as a constant, and it will be transferred to the right hand side. So we will take any two equations. So from 1, 2x minus y plus 3k equal to 5. So 2x minus y equal to 5 minus 3k, this is number 4. And from number 2, 3x plus 2y minus z equal to 7, that is 3x plus 2y equal to 7 plus k. Means to get many solution, we have to suppose any one of the variable as k, putting in any two of the equations, and after solving these two equations, we will get the value of x and y in terms of k. Now we are finding this. So this is minus y, this is plus 2y. We will multiply 4 with 2 and we'll add them, so y will be cancelled. So 4 multiplied 2 plus 5 multiplied by 2 means 4x minus 2y equal to 10 minus 6k, that is 3x plus 2y is 7 plus k. This is cancelling. 7x equal to 17 minus 5k. So x is 17 minus 5k upon 7. Now putting this value of x in any one of the equation, we will get the value of y. So after putting this value over here, we will get y. For this we are putting the value of x in 4. Putting in 4, we will have 2 17 minus 5k upon 7 minus y equal to 5 minus 3k, and y is required, so we are sending this to the right hand side and it will be left hand side, so it will be 17 minus 5k upon 7, or you may multiply it to make it easy. 34 minus 10k upon 7 plus 3k minus 5 is equal to y. So that the value of y will be obtained with the help of the value of x. Now taking LCM, we will have 34 minus 10k plus 21k minus 35 is equal to y. So minus 35 plus 34 will be minus 1, and this is 11k. So this is the value of y. Now see, why we have done like this. Many solutions means infinitely many solutions. For this, we have supposed z equal to k, and with the help of z equal to k, we have got x and y with the in terms of k. It means if you are putting any one value of k, like k equal to 1, then we will have one solution, x equal to 17 minus 5 into 1, that is 12 upon 7. Y will be, by putting k equal to 1, 11 minus 1, 10 upon 7. And z will be 1. This is one solution. By supposing z equal to k equal to 1. If you take z equal to 2, you will get another. But if you suppose k equal to 2, you will get another set of values of x, y, z. So for different values of k, we will have different solutions. And we have many options to put k, so we will have many solutions. So this is the example how we will get the solution of system of equation when determinant of a is 0 as well as adjoint of a into b is 0. You must remember, this is the second case. In previous video I have explained how to find out the solution when determinant of a is non-zero. Where we x, we get the solution x equal to a inverse b by this formula. Case 1, unique solution. Second case we have discussed right now, where determinant of a is 0. Then we go for adjoint of a into b, and if it is 0 or non-zero, there are two cases. Right now we have discussed when it is 0. 0 means many solutions, and many solutions, how to get it? This is the way, by supposing z equal to k. In place of z you can suppose x equal to k or y equal to k. Either of three equations, you can take any two out of these three. I have taken first and second, you can take second and third. So this is for many solutions. Now third case, I am not going to discuss, you have to do at home. Third case, in which determinant of a will be 0 and adjoint of a into b will be non-zero. That is the question number 5. in NCERT book exercise number 4.5 we are doing 4.6. In 4.6 question number 5 you can do where adjoint of A into B will be non-zero. Non-zero means directly you will write no solution. No further calculation is required. Only see the determinant will be 0 as well as adjoint of A into B will be 0. So it will be no solution. Only in case of many solution we have to do this extra part which I have explained to you. I hope you understand it. Please do it again so that you will understand all three cases. With this, formally the entire theory is over, all varieties are over, but certain questions are still left, especially for miscellaneous and other examples that we will discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you.